What's up, teammates? It's another day, another video. I know it's been a while since we made an upload, but it's been good reasoning. We've been taking our time to get ourselves together, figure our life out, those type of things.
So, we really just gonna get right into this video. It ain't really no other way to, do what we're trying to do, but to just do it. So, we actually have I can't even talk.
As you guys know, we were expecting, yeah, I didn't expect to get
me either,
choked up. Yeah, we were expecting. The day we were expecting was November 20th.
If this is your first time watching us or whatever, then you probably don't know, but we were expecting a baby girl, and we went through the whole pregnancy, and it was cool. We shared it with y'all and everything, and it didn't turn out the way that we expected it to.
Yeah, so she was due on November 20th. She ended up being born on November 16th, without a heartbeat. So, yes, we completed the entire pregnancy journey, went through the entire labor
and delivery
process.
Yeah, but she just didn't. When she finally made it to the world and being born, she just didn't have a heartbeat. So, obviously that kind of that wasn't something that we wanted to hear. That wasn't something that we wanted to go through, especially being so excited and being happy about it. And, we were both ready for this to happen. We had a lot of family and friend support and everything.
If y'all know us, y'all know how happy we was about the journey, how happy we was to start our family. So, it was definitely a tremendous hit. That we're still going through day by day, just trying to figure out how to navigate through it all.
Yeah. So today has been, it's about to be a month actually. We're recording this video on December 12th. We had her on November 16th, so it's almost about to be a month, maybe in a few days, 4 or 5 days or whatever.
Yeah, so she was born on November 16th, 8:56 a.m. She was 8 pounds, 34 inches long, I believe. It was either 34 or 36.
Yeah, so she was born only 4 days before she was, before my due date. So, we were not expecting what happened to happen, but, it's something that we're still going through and processing and making it day by day. And honestly, it's not easy. It's not easy at all.
The only thing that makes this journey a little bit easier is just understanding that this isn't something that's rare. A lot of people go through this, but prior to us going through it, I don't think either one of us kind of knew that it was possible. We didn't take it into consideration. We didn't know it was a possibility for it taking place. So now it's like everybody that I'm talking to, I'm finding out they've been through it, or they know somebody who's personally been through it. So that kind of makes it a little bit easier with the grieving process. It's not going to make it 100% better at all, but it makes it a little bit easier just to know that, you're not alone in this situation.
Yeah, you can only imagine how we felt when we first heard the news. We was at the hospital, and when they told us, it was like, we was both shocked. We didn't really catch what was going on. But of course we had a lot of questions, and we would talk to the doctor trying to figure out what happened and why and all of that. And, he assured us that he had went through all of our medical records, and he was just like, it's just one of those things that happen. And we started talking to different people, and, we wasn't the only parents that happened to that day. And he's like, as much as people don't talk about it, this is not a rare situation. A lot of people just don't know anybody who it happens to. And unfortunately, we just had to be them damn people.
Yeah, they say, yeah. It's been rough. So we're in the process of, we went through one grief counseling, is it support group or is it counseling?
It's a support group. It's a support group that basically a lot of people come to when they're grieving different, people in their lives and all of that.
Yeah, so we went to one. It was towards the end of the class. I believe it's 12 weeks, you say? And I think we went on like week 11 just to kind of get a feel for it. So it starts like over again next month at the beginning of the year. So we're going to start it, from the beginning, just so we can try to go through the class and learn some resources and tools and tips to assist us with this process. But
I'll speak for myself. I can say that like when it first happened, I was really like hurting, like, of course I'm still hurting, but it was a lot worse. But as the days pass, I wouldn't say it gets better, but it does get a little bit easier to breathe and to think about the situation and to talk about the situation. So I don't think that I'll ever forget this. I don't think that we will ever forget this. This is something,
I don't think it's something that we're supposed to forget. I think it was something that, like I said, is common. Unfortunately, it had to happen to us. So we're just in the process of figuring out how to get through it and ways to stay strong through it. So
yeah, that's
yeah.
about it.
So support groups. The hospital made us some keepsakes for our baby that we're gonna wrap up, and then we're gonna unwrap them as a Christmas gift to ourselves on Christmas.
It was so crazy because like just think about it. Like we went to the hospital, pregnant and ready to deliver our baby, and we had to leave empty-handed, but we had a nurse. Our staff, like the medical team, like the staff, they was like A1. Well, for me, I don't know if you agree, but they took care of us. They, did everything they were supposed to do, and we had this nurse, and she was like, when this type of things happen, like we have this lady, she comes in and she gives you a lot of keepsakes for your baby, and at first we didn't want it. We was like, nah, we good, don't worry about it, because it was just, first off, it was just happening too fast. It was like, and at that point I didn't think that I would want any memory of that situation, because that's how bad it was. But she was like, I really think that y'all should get it. And we told her no like 5 times. Like, we was like, nah, we good, we don't want nothing. She's like, I really think y'all should get it. She stayed on our behinds for a long time, telling us that we should get, take the keepsake. She was like, even if you don't open it right now, she'll put it in a box so you can just take it home with y'all. And I'm so glad that we listened to her, because now we do have like things to remember our baby from. And like Sam said, we haven't opened the boxes yet because we just not in that space, but we said that we would wrap it up and open it for Christmas. So that's gonna be cool.
Yeah, I'm actually happy we were able to just sit here and actually talk about this for a full video, because the whole time we've been talking about like finally making this video, I was kind of like, I don't know how this is gonna go. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to talk about it. I don't know if I'll be able to, not cry, but hey, here we are.
But crying is not bad though. Like, and I want everybody to know that we allow each other to go through our emotions. If we feel like we have to cry, then we cry. If we feel like we want to, talk about it, then we talk about it. And we, do it together. So, I agree. I don't ever stop myself from crying. If I feel like I need to cry, I cry. But it's like I'm finally getting to a point where I can speak about the situation and not cry about it. And that's a good
place to be.
That's a good place to be, because at first I couldn't even think about it without crying, so let alone talk about it. So, but my plan for both of us one day is to be able to share our story with other people, and maybe help somebody in the future. This is something that I wouldn't wish on nobody. Like, I don't want nobody to ever go through this. This ain't nothing fun. Nah. But if you do, I do, having people there to help you out and to just be there with you on your journey and to understand what you're going through, it helps out a lot.
Yeah, that's facts. The encouraging text messages, Facebook messages, regular posts, all of that, it all helps out when you not in one of them dark spaces and you don't know how to get out. Those encouraging words and supportive messages really help you.
So maybe one day we'll be those people to somebody, and that's the point that I want to get to, because it's very much needed. Very much needed.
Yeah. But you guys know where we are mentally and what we've been through.
We'll definitely try to get some content out, but we want to move at our own pace. We don't want to force anything, because we always want to be genuine. As long as we've had our channel, we've always been real. We've always been genuine. We've always shared the real with y'all, and we don't want to start being fake now. So I believe that when we're ready to create content and actually be genuine about it, then we will. We don't know if it's going to be today, next week, or whenever, next month, next year, we don't know. But we definitely will bring out the content when we, feel it in our hearts and our spirits to do so.
Yeah.
Until then, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to our channel.
And make sure you hit that bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. You never know when we're going to drop something.
And until next time,
Peace.